Welcome back to the Champagne Empress Podcast, your sanctuary for feminine power, magnetic attraction, and living a life of deep love, luxury, and devotion. If you're new here, you just step into a world where women don't chase, they attract, where we don't settle, we set the standard. And today, ooh, baby, get ready for what we're going to talk about. Because you know what? We're talking about flirting. And let's be real, because I know some of you are thinking that flirting is a crime, flirting is this, flirting is that. Like making eye contact with a man is going to send you like straight to the pit of a heartbreak. No, baby. Flirting is an art. It's playful, it's powerful. And when done right, it's a magnet for everything you want in life, not just men. Listen, go listen to the episode called The Centering Men because our life is not based around men. We love men. We absolutely need men. Men are a crucial part of our lives, right? But when we are a magnet for everything you want, it's money, opportunities, luxury. Ooh, those upgrades you're dreaming of, all of it. So grab your glass of champagne, fix your posture, and let's get into it. Cheers. First thing first, let's kill this myth that flirting is just about men. Flirting is about life. We are here to flirt with life. It's about how you move, how you carry yourself, how you engage with the world. It's about having an energy so delicious that people can't help but lean in. You ever met someone who makes everything feel exciting? Like you could be ordering a damn coffee and they make it feel like an adventure? That is flirting with life. So I want you to start getting into the habit because when we say we're going to embody the Champagne Empress life, it's literally flirting with life itself. It's flirting with creation, our work, the people in our life. It's flirting our way through it. And how does it look like, right? So let's imagine you walk into a cafe. Ooh, let's just say a cafe in Paris. Ooh la la. And instead of like the usual, oh, I need my coffee. I can't function in the morning. I'll die energy. I want you to lean in, make eye contact with the barista, tilt your head slightly, and say, what do you commend for someone who needs to be dangerously charming today? Boom. That's effortless attraction. Flirting is about being present and engaged. Flirting is a frequency, and I want you to tap into it. It's about how you read, move, and smell. Oh my gosh. Flirting is the secret sauce of women who gets everything with ease. And we're going out there forcing it. Okay. And I know for some of y'all, it is not natural. And here's the thing about me, like I know for me, flirting with life was generally easy. As I grew up, I had to really take a step back and tame myself because I thought flirting was bad. So I was a girl growing up who felt like, oh, I can't create too much attention because this is not wanted. This energy is bad. And as I grew up and really got into myself, especially in college, right? I started getting into myself in college, but when I was in college, I was using flirting as a way of getting what I wanted by manipulating my natural abilities. So, yes, it was like, oh, I want this man. But when I really started my spiritual journey and going into the art of my feminine power and really using my natural flirting abilities so I can get the things I want in life, not to say, oh, this is what I want and I'm going to get it. It's more like I'm into the flirting energy all the times. I am flirting my way through life because I'm in love with life. I'm in love with the people in it. I'm in love with the beauty, the people I get to encounter. So that's when I really started to embody my flirtatious way even more. And the more I did that, the more the Champagne Empress in me got embodied. I stood in my power. I took no shit from no one. And I didn't flirt with someone because I could get them. It became an effortless part of who I was because I truly believe when I'm talking to someone, eye contact, a smile is me enjoying your presence as well because I acknowledge and honor my presence on this earth. And I also honor you in that moment. And I decide, okay, every moment can be about complaining, oh, I only slept for 3 hours last night. No, I woke up and I'm like, how can I create this energy? How can I flirt with the when I'm designing for my client? How can I flirt with this design? So, yes, flirting gets to be very easy for you. So, I want you to let yourself tap into that energy. And before you say, but Georgette, I'm just not a flirty person. Baby, you've been flirting since birth. Okay? Remember, you were batting your eye and people were kneeling at your feet saying, oh, she's so cute. I want to give her candy. I want to give her everything. You've been flirting since birth. So you just forgot. Okay? But don't worry. I'm about to remind you because, baby, this episode is going to bring your flirty side back. And I want you to go out there and flirt with life. So now that we're clear on what flirting is, let's get into how to actually do it. Because I already know some of you are overthinking it. It's like flirting is not about getting in your head, especially when we talk about feminine embodiment. Let me remind you, this is totally embodied presence, embodied confidence. You're in the body, you're in the flow of life. Your feminine essence is to flow. So we're not in the head, right? The moment you start overthinking, you're already on the masculine side of things. So let's bring yourself back and tap into your feminine power in the fact that you're going to let it flow. I'm pretty sure you're like, do I need to bat my lashes? So it's simpler than you think, right? So let's not overcomplicate things. I'm going to talk about 3 keys of effortless flirting today. So are you ready? Okay. Are you ready? So the one thing I love to do, guys, okay, it's the power of the pause. I call it the power of the pause because it creates intensity. One thing you might not believe when I said the pause, right? Silence. Silence is sexy. Most women just want to feel the air. They want to talk nonstop. They feel the need to, oh my gosh, if I don't say something, there's something awkward. No, silence is sexy. So today I want to remind you that you don't have to feel every second with words because the most captivating people know how to create space. So I want you to sit back and imagine someone ask you, what do you do? And instead of launching into a full LinkedIn resume, take a sip of your drink, smile and say, I create magic. Then wait and watch them lean in. That's power. Because believe me, no one wants your resume. And even the way to respond of what do you do conversation, I always say I create magical moments for my clients. And they're usually very intrigued. They're like, "Ooh, tell me about the magic you get to create." And I get to talk about my work and I get to say, "Oh, yes." So when I talk about my wedding couples, I'm like, "Yes, I make sure that they are present on their day and making sure that they get to be present and creating amazing memories for them." And when I do design for my client is making sure that I create a reality out of this world, and this is how I do it. I get to design a space, a feel, a moment for them to come into a world with their loved ones and feel special and feel loved. This is a different way that we're flirting our way through life. We don't go into, "Oh, I'm a wedding planner and I design weddings and blah, blah, blah." You see how it sounds versus I am able to create magic for my client and I do this and I do that. This is how I do it. I create a present moment, I create space, whatever it is you want to say, because that's where the power lies. And the second key to effortless flirting, it's playfulness over perfection. Oh my gosh. That's one thing I love to do. I love playfulness. And whether it is like through text messaging, through first dates, or anything like that, I love making sure that I'm very playful because life is our playground, right? So there's no perfection. We have to take the word perfectionism out the window. No one is perfect. So you showing up in your perfect little dress and your perfect little shoes or whatever, painting a perfect life, no one cares. Okay. So I want you to flirt in the energy of play because flirting is about the energy. It's not perfection. It's teasing. It's curiosity. It's playing with your words like they're silk sheets. Instead of just saying, "Hey, I want you to try. You look like someone who knows the best places to get into trouble around here." Oh, you see how that feels a little bit different? Because flirting should feel like a game you enjoy playing, right? Because sometimes if you're on dating apps, you probably get the, "Hey, how's your day?" You know? And for me, the way I like to take that, I'm like, "Oh, my day? I can't even imagine what trouble I'm going to get into, what magic I'm going to uncover. What about you? What are you getting yourself into?" So you get to play with it, with all of it. If you don't know how to play with that energy, I want you to go and practice and start getting out of your normal routine of, "Oh, I'm fine, I'm good." Of course, we know you're good, but how can you use a different approach when you're saying, "My day's going well"? And another key to effortless flirting is the eyes and the lips. Mm-mm-mm. Let me tell you something. Your eyes are your superpower because, baby, you can say "I'm innocent" with your lips, and I might ruin your life with your eyes all at the same time. That is the art, the contrast, the mystery. You hold eye contact for just 1 second longer than normal. Let a slow smile creep up and watch them melt. Is the science, babe. It's the science. So I want you to practice eye and lips coordination. What your lips are saying versus what your eyes are saying. Okay? It's kind of like saying, "Oh, wouldn't you like to know?" And then your eyes are giving it away. "Ooh, is that so? Ooh, tell me more." There's a curiosity, a mystery that your eyes connect with when your mouth are saying something. So you don't have to completely say, "This is what I'm thinking with my eye." They will know because it's the energy that they feel. There's so much energy behind the eye, and they could feel it. And this is the moment where you get to lean in and let yourself be seen. I know that some people feel like eye contact is rude. I grew up where they said, you don't look at your elders in the eye, it's rude, blah, blah, blah. However, eye contact is the sexiest thing. It's me telling you that I am actually listening to you. I'm here with you. I'm present with you instead of looking away. When I talk to my servers, I make eye contact with them because, yes, in that present moment, they're talking to me, they're serving me, and I'm engaging with them. It's the same thing with anybody else. If I'm walking around, I am going to give you eye contact. So start practicing everywhere you go. When you go out to dinner, when you go out getting your coffee, I know how you love your coffee. So start practicing with your baristas. So, yeah, and let that sink in. Because here's the real tea: flirting isn't just for romance. Because we hear, oh my God, that's how I'm going to get a man. No, first of all, we don't do this to get a man. Okay. We just happen to get one when we flirt. But flirting isn't just for romance, it's for life. Flirty women get better service, better treatment, more opportunities, and more luxury. Don't come at me, okay? Don't come at me because I've been practicing flirting with life. And believe me, I do get a lot of things because women who are flirting with life are in their magnetic feminine energy. They know how to make people feel seen, engaged, and alive. The world rewards that energy. So tap into that because flirty energy makes people want to say yes to you. When I started really dating after I left my relationship and I started really studying all about feminine energy, all about polarities, all about the energies, I experimented. And yes, people say yes to you. Flirting with life makes life flirt back. Oh, yeah. And it's one of those feelings that feels so good. You become a magnet for the experiences, opportunities, and luxury you desire. So if you've been waiting for permission to be more playful, more alluring, and more magnetic, this is it. Step into your feminine power, embrace the art of attraction, and let life chase you for a change. Let it. Go practice. Call your best friend and flirt with life together. Go out there and be intentional about it. Let yourself come out of your comfort zone and allow yourself to see how life gets to flirt back to you. Because we are Champagne Empresses. We are here for life to flirt with us. This is a lifestyle, remember. This is how we move through life. Now that you've gotten 3 ways to effortless flirting, I want you to put all of it in practice. If you feel like you need more advice on it, let me know. But if this episode gave you life, I need you to do 2 things for me. I want you to screenshot this episode, share it to your Instagram story, and tag me at Georgette Casimir and tag the Champagne Empress Instagram with your biggest flirting takeaway. I want to know, are you going to practice the power of the pause? Get playful with your words? Or are you going to master the art of the slow smile? I want you to tell me. And stay tuned, as always, because next week we're coming in even hotter because we're talking about the power of walking away. Because a woman who knows when to leave, oh, she's unstoppable. And you will not want to miss it. So, if you feel like you also need more support, you can always book a one-on-one session so we could tap into how we could navigate your flirting. So I could see how you're actually flirting with life. And so you can get better at it. So you could attract all the things you desire in life. So until next time, stay magnetic, stay flirty, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Champagne Empress podcast. Ciao.